Good evening and welcome back to another episode of The Longing. Today what we're going to do is we're going to once more have a look at the map. Just let the map zoom out so that we can have a look at our home of the last 995 days so far, and with only 4 or 5 days left, our home for the remainder of this time. It's definitely a strange feeling. To be so close to the end of something that I've been doing for so long. It sort of doesn't feel real. But it is real. It's just strange that it's coming to an end. Yes, welcome to our domain. Welcome to seeing it for the last time in this manner. Still shows all the crystals present in the pink area. Doesn't show the crystals in the blue crystals in the face area, interestingly. The water doesn't show in the path to the library. Treasure obviously doesn't show, having spilled out the out of the window. The waterfall is there on the right, and the halls, rather the pathways. Dark caves. And then obviously the paths up towards the top with the mushrooms. I don't think that it's going to zoom out any further, to be quite honest. Although I suppose it is technically still... It's technically still zooming out a bit. Yeah, you can see it is because these shadows are moving in the library. Just marvel at our little home that's been here, that's been our home for the last, well, will have been our home for 1,000 days. Just think about that. 1,000 days wandering the same halls. It's interesting that our home doesn't appear on there, in the bottom left. It is interesting, but then I suppose it would depend, it would be difficult because of how much we've changed it, I guess. It is still zooming out. Only just though. I believe it is possibly starting to reach its limit. Pixels have stopped moving in the library, but they're still moving in the chamber of the king, which indicates to me that it is still technically zooming out, only incredibly slowly at this point. I think it may have finished. It is entirely possible that it has now finished zooming. Yeah, I'm going to say I think it has stopped zooming out. And I believe that is the maximum level of zoom that we're going to get from it. So, now that we're stood back up, if we move to the side, zooms back in. That was an interesting experience, a nice experience actually. I quite liked this episode. It was nice. It was just nice. I also seem to have timed it reasonably well as well for what it's worth. So I'm going to say thank you very much for joining today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, No matter what time of day it is, I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow for more of The Longing. Goodbye.